Good morning, students. I hope that you all are keeping well. Stay at home, stay safe. Today, we will start a new chapter, that is chapter number 8, Our Environment, given on page number 44. Environment is the natural world in which people, animals, and plants live. So this is the definition of environment, that environment is the natural world in which people, animals, and plants live. So it consists of both living and non-living things. So what does it consist of? Here in this environment, both living and non-living things live. Proper conservation of environment is necessary for survival of life on our planet. It is our duty to protect our environment. So here, students, it is very important to take care of our environment, because it is very important for us to take care of our environment, because Earth is the only planet on which water is available, oxygen is available. So for survival of our life on our planet, we have to take proper care of our environment. It is our duty. It is the duty of every citizen of the whole world to take care and protect our environment. Nowadays, our environment is facing a lot of threats. Threats means danger, many of which are due to our own negligence. It is high time we acted upon these issues and made it as beautiful, as natural as it was earlier. So, how our environment is facing a lot of threat? In chapter 7, you have studied about environmental pollution. In environmental pollution, you have studied the three main reasons of pollution. Our environment is getting polluted day by day because of three main reasons. That is industrialization, urbanization, and population. So all these things has been caused by human being, neglecting these all things by human beings. So it is our responsibility to take care of our environment. So in the earlier time, there was no air pollution, no water pollution, noise or sound pollution, land or soil pollution. So the main consequences are, it's our negligence. That means we neglect our environment. We did not take proper care of our environment. So that is why we are getting more air pollution, water pollution, noise and sound pollution, land or soil pollution. So because of increase of the vehicles, we are facing these problems. Earlier times we are not facing this problem, because earlier time people have not developed so much technology, but now as technology has developed, we are facing lot of problem with environment. So we have to take care of our environment. It is high time we acted upon this issue and made it beautiful and natural as it was earlier. So, it is our duty to make our environment as beautiful and natural as it was in the earlier time. So, now clean surroundings and necessary for us to stay healthy. So what does makes us to stay healthy? Clean surrounding where there is no air pollution, garbage or anything will be there unhealthy near your surroundings, definitely disease will occur. So, dirty surroundings can cause many dangerous diseases. There are many ways to protect our environment. Some of them are the following. So, dirty surroundings as garbage and many of the dirt is if it is around your surrounding, it will cause many dangerous diseases because mosquitoes and other insects breed in dirty water. And garbage, you also know, it is very dangerous. Nowadays we all are facing corona problem, so it is our duty to stay healthy. We have to keep our surrounding clean. There are many ways to protect our environment. Some of them are following. Let's see, there are 4 points. First is, do not throw waste materials or garbage on the roads or other public places. Use dustbins. So, we have seen many times that people throw garbage on the road or at public places, but nowadays government has taken more initiative in that. Now the garbage vendor come to your house, he takes the garbage from your house and throw it on the proper place from where the garbage truck take it to the dumping place where the dust where this garbage has been properly dumped. So you have seen 3 type of dustbins. You can see, you have many of the times you have seen green dustbins, red dustbins, blue dustbins and yellow dustbins. These are the methods to dispose the waste. Now, avoid the use of plastic bags, which are serious threat to environment. Use paper or cloth bag instead. All of us know that plastic bags are very harmful. When it is burned, the smoke comes out from that plastic bags burning. It is very harmful for our air as well as for the children and the person who are suffering from breathing problems. So plastic take thousands of years to get disposed. We all know plastic bags are very harmful. So instead of using plastic bags, we should use paper or cloth bags. So now I hope that all the students will not use plastic bags, they will use paper or cloth bags. Do not spit, urinate or defecate in open or public places. So many of the time we see, even I or you might be traveling through the overbridge. Many of the time we see that people spit here and there because they know that it is not their duty to clean the roads and the walls, but it is the duty of the person who is allotted for that. It is the duty of government to clean it. Do not urinate in the wherever it has been written, do not urinate here. People go and urinate at that place only. Many of the times I have seen. So urinate at the place where it has been made. Defecate. Do not defecate means do pass stool anywhere in the open area. You all are very good children, and with good manners and etiquettes you are grown up. Your parents are good, so they have taught you where to do urine and where to do and how to use bathroom for other things. So please use it properly. Do not use in open or public places. Do not pollute rivers by throwing any waste materials. So do not throw any waste materials in the water. It is very harmful for that. You go to Ramgarhtal, Tara Mandal. So that place is made for public place to go and spare their time with their families. But do not throw garbage in that particular lake, isn't it? So please do not throw any waste material in rivers, seas, or any ponds or any lake. So types of waste. Now how many types of waste are there? There are mainly two types of waste materials. They are biodegradable waste materials and non-biodegradable waste materials. So students, there are two types of waste materials. You can see here in the picture, biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. So let's first study about biodegradable waste materials. Biodegradable waste materials can decompose naturally. They include leftover food, human and animal waste, fruits, vegetables, leaves, etc. These wastes rot and decompose with soil easily. Microorganisms such as bacteria, fungi, and earthworms help to decompose these waste. So, first we will study about biodegradable waste. Biodegradable waste materials can decompose very easily. It can be melt into the soil. So, where it includes leftover food, the food is left and it has been thrown to the garbage, human and animal waste such as cow dung and the human waste also, fruits and vegetable leaves, etc. These are biodegradable waste. If you will see that it can put in the landfills or compost pits. It turns into manure. So farmer use this in their fields. So these wastes do not decompose with soil. These wastes rot. Rot means they become rotten. That is means totally waste and totally get rot and decompose with the soil easily. When the food get rot, that rot means it is wasted and smell come with that food and some water also comes out with that food. You have seen the bread or chapati, you keep it in the rainy season for one day, you will find that microorganisms such as bacteria or fungi, black color fungi or yellow color fungi or bacteria, you can see that it just cover the whole piece of bread or chapati. And when you keep the pulses or dal, you can see the leftover, the hard material goes down and upper side you can see the water is still on the dal. So these are the leftover food, animals and human waste, fruits and vegetables, leaves, etc. And it decompose with the soil very easily. बहुत means as it is very easy to merge with the soil. Microorganisms such as bacteria, fungi, earthworm help to decompose these waste. So microorganisms are those organisms which we do not see with our bare eyes, naked eyes. It can only be seen with the microscope. So microorganisms such as bacteria, fungi and earthworm help to decompose this waste, and when it turns to the manure also known as compost, farmers use this in their fields. Next is non-biodegradable waste. So non-biodegradable waste do not decompose naturally. They take thousands of years to decompose. They are the main reason of soil pollution. They do not break down in the soil, causing the soil to lose its fertility. Plastics, poisonous chemical substance, bottles and cans are some non-biodegradable waste. They are a major threat to the environment. So, non-biodegradable waste do not decompose naturally. They take thousands of years to decompose. It is very difficult to decompose the non-biodegradable waste. And this is the main reason of soil pollution. They do not break down in the soil as leaves, vegetable, fruits and leftover food, human and animals waste just decompose with the soil easily, but non-biodegradable waste do not break down in the soil and cause the soil to lose its fertility. Then how the soil lose its fertility? Because when this non-biodegradable waste has been thrown there, the soil becomes very hard and it does not give any fruit, any trees, plants cannot grow there. So plastics, poisonous chemical substances, bottles and cans are some non-biodegradable waste. So plastics take thousands of years to decompose. poisonous chemical substances also. Bottles, cans, you have many times seen the Pepsi bottles you can use, the cans you use of cold drinks. It is very very dangerous for, these are the non biodegradable waste and very dangerous for the um, soil pollution, for the soil, and it is the main reason of soil pollution. They are the major threat to our environment. So the poisonous chemical substances, plastics, bottles, cans, you can see here in the picture, it is very very dangerous for our environment. So students, today we have studied about our environment. So we have seen what is the definition of environment. It's a natural world in which people and animals and plants live. It consists of both living and non-living things, and it is our duty to make our surroundings clean and to protect our environment. And we have seen the 4 points what we can do to make our surroundings clean, and we have seen the type of waste. Two type of wastes are there: biodegradable waste and non biodegradable waste. So biodegradable waste can decompose with the soil easily, and non biodegradable waste which cannot decompose easily with the soil, and it also cause the soil to lose its fertility. So plastic, poisonous chemical substances, bottles and cans are non biodegradable waste, and the natural waste, that is biodegradable waste, is leftover food, human animals waste, fruits, vegetables, leaves, etc. So I hope that you have understood this, and please read this chapter and see the words which are important for you and follow the rules which has been told. Thank you.